Olá meus lindos, olá minhas lindas, sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Hogwarts Legacy! Pois. Alguma vez viram alguém com este tipo de falsete? Com certeza que já, e bem melhor que o meu, mas isso agora não interessa porque nós estamos aqui.
The banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Ok. Ouviram o Sharp? Vamos a isso! O que é que a gente fez no... Pois, eu estou um bocado perdido, pá. O que é que a gente fez no último episódio? Então, foi assim, meus amigos, minhas amigas. Nós, aula de voo. Não acredito nisto. Vá para a aula de voo. Ok, vou para a aula de voo. No último episódio encontramos as páginas perdidas do livro que fomos buscar então da outra vez à secção restrita da biblioteca. E... Uau!
Expelliarmus.
Oh, Expelliarmus não, coitado do dragão. E encontramos uma câmara secreta. Olha.
What do you want? I'm sorry.
Encontramos... Olá, senhores. Encontramos a câmara que, pronto, nos permitiu falar com o Percival. Ok, o que é fantástico. Porque é para percebermos mais ou menos então o que é que nós estamos aqui a fazer, né? Porque... Então... ninguém percebe. Buenos dias a todos e a todas.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Madame Kogawa. É lá.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello. Up.
The goal of today is
Up.
to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick.
Shut up, Harry.
Safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This,
Sim,
I
senhor.
fear, some of you have forgotten.
eu
Diving,
não.
rolling, and loop-the-loops
Porque nunca
will
andei.
not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class.
Okay.
We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
É.
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Poça.
Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Vamos, amigo. À primeira.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Mas estou de parvo, não é, meu? Também eu. Quem me dera ter uma vassoura voadora.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Ok. Então e agora é para fazer o quê? Voar só.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
This is
The
brilliant.
brooms are school property. I want them returned
I
in
think
one
I'm getting the hang of
piece.
this.
Opa.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall
Ok.
we?
Vamos. Vamos sim, senhora Kagawa.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view.
Realmente.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Mas com
Made
pressa.
it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
The old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first
Foi
year.
onde morreu o Snape, pá. Que top, man. Está muito fixe o jogo.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Que top!
This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Que top! Já tão pro. Olha para isto. Eu já sei trabalhar.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging.
Tipo o quê?
But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Mas eu não estou já aqui uma sova. Vamos embora.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak.
Então, para
Follow
onde?
me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Hipogrifo. Onde é que está?
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Olha!
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
Ah, pensava que era um hipogrifo.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where
Ah,
have
vamos
you
levar na
two been?
cabeça.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
Upsi.
Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin
Ok.
up. That was some rather good flying.
Obrigado, professora Kagawa.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Não me arrependo.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade.
Ok,
He's always
obrigado
looking
pelo
to test
conselho.
new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Ah bem, eu espero. Ali todo pimpão. Ah, aqui vai, faz your hands up sky. Ah, meu amigo, ah, meu amigo. Vamos lá então aprender mais um Um feitiço. Professora! Oh, professora! Oh, professora!
Professor Weasley?
Professora!
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Oh, professora, 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 professora! Oh, professora! Estou a brincar. Oh, professora! Não. Oh. É o Room of Requirements. Não acredito. Não acredito.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
Como assim? Foi sem querer.
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Toda contente. Tuca. Viste? E vamos nós. Olá. Olá. Poças.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement.
Eu
It
disse.
only appears when one is in real need of it.
Olha, por acaso
Ordinarily,
preciso.
a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own.
Está aqui o
While I'm
diadema.
here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Accio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco. the vanishing
Evanesco.
spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such
Okay.
as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Ok. Vamos lá então. Evanesco. Ora então, já quero usar.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Agora já tenho duas coisas. Espera aí, senhora. Onde é que está? Está aqui. Então vamos fazer aqui uma coisa. Tudo o que for feitiços de ataque. Este vem para aqui. Este vem para aqui. Pronto. Não sei porque é que meti aqui este, mas pronto. É o que é. Pronto. Assim.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We
Sim.
shall discuss its uses later.
E muita.
Let's move on.
Apanhei porque fui
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
então fui às compras e comprei porque achei bonito. Não é porque eu ando aí.
Goodness. My old school.
Ei!
I
esperei aqui
wondered where that had
tempão.
got to.
Acho que a sua atividade tinha mais
Can't believe it's
centímetros
still
do que
here.
imaginava. Avise-me
I'll
quando
just
quiser
take a
encontrar de
quick
novo.
look at
Atenção,
this.
T.
Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes,
Ok.
Professor.
Criar uma vassoura. Olha.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Ai, desculpa. Oh, baú. Não é baú.
Accio.
Como é que quero isto?
Incendio.
Oi! Mas que incêndio.
This isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Olha.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Seu bote.
Reparo.
Olha, não dá. Não te consigo ajudar. Aí era fixe entrar e... Que ofensa à sala achar que preciso de um banho. Lugarzinho abusado. Ok. Aqui muita malta que apanho a sala. Ah, balões chineses. Oh, é a coisa do Dumbledore. Quando ele fala. Que top!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Deixa eu ver se encontro aqui tipo mais easter eggs ou assim.
What was that?
Ui, uma coisa.
Was that a golden snitch?
A golden snitch.
Lumos.
Oh, Lord.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio.
Toma então, que é para não dormir. Já vim para aqui.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Deixa-me ir atrás da snitch. Não aguento. Onde é que ela foi?
Accio.
Cena que eu estou a ouvir lá. Então calma, mas eu para estar aqui é porque tenho que fazer alguma coisa. Ok, puxei aquilo. Agora se calhar tenho que o puxar para aqui, é isso?
Accio. Levioso.
Será isso?
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Bem, não faço ideia. Nem sei o que é que estou a fazer já.
Accio.
E agora era...
Levioso. Accio.
Então, e agora? Ah, só se for à volta. Calma, calma. Não. Onde é que eu estou? Porquê é que há aqui tanta luz? Olhou. Então, amigo.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke
Opa,
has been
que
a
querido.
friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
Ok.
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Ali uma folha a voar, pá. Protegozinho, não? Não? Ok. Eu acho que top, meu.
You've given yourself
Tem babei.
quite a canvas to work with.
Que top.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Ok.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Ok.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The
Okay.
desk will be an invaluable resource.
Sim, senhor.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will.
Acabou de dizer que
I
sim, pá.
hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Ok.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You
Certo.
should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I
Sim.
did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can
já
be
tenho.
obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't
eu
you
sou
give it
assim.
a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
É justo. Poções. Gótica, eclética, botânica, científica. Qual é a diferença? É só a maneira como ela é? Ui, gostei daquela. Onde é que eu vou pôr? Eu é que decido. Tal. Tá top. E agora é o quê? É esta, né? Deixa eu ver qual é que gosto mais. Ui! É, está fixe. Qual é a parte da frente?
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants.
Ok.
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or
E o que é
potion
isto?
ingredients you need in Hogsmeade
Mesa
or
de
outside the
descrição.
castle grounds.
Mas já tenho. Então o que é que se passa aqui? Pronto, está tudo, né?
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Não, senhor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Claro. É já. Olá, professora.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Sim,
Very
sim.
well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
Já tenho.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds.
Já tenho,
Return
senhora.
to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Poxa,
Good.
é ter o triplo
Then we
daquilo
may begin
que a
your
senhora
lesson.
precisa.
You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables.
Então,
Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
decora-se tapetes, assentos, mesas, decorações. Não era isto, pá. Mas eu não quero pôr nada disto. Posso pôr um tapete. Pronto, mais tapete, candeeiro, não me interessa muito, uma mesa, também não. Posso pôr aqui uma cadeira? Não, não vou pôr. Pronto, acho que é isso. Estátuas. Um quadro. Ok, vou pôr aqui um quadro. Pronto. Já está, professora.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is your space after all. I will
Okay.
say that a simple addition, such as a wall hanging or a portrait, might make the space feel unique.
Can I remove an item I've conjured?
Indeed you can. You already know the spell, Evanesco. When
Ah,
you
okay.
vanish something, the moonstone used to conjure it will become available to you again.
Ok.
I think I can manage from here. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your work.
Ah, são 5. Fogo. Ok, então vá. Oh, não! Pai, sou burro. What the fuck? Então, de chão. Tem que ser só lá para tapetes, meu. Quadros. Pronto, vou ter que pôr aqui quadros. Olha, este parece-me interessante. 2. posso pôr aqui? Não. Não, aqui não. Aqui uma menina gira. Pronto. 4. Ora. 5. Tá? Agora, para o chão. Para o chão não queria pôr nada, pá, sabe? Eu no chão não queria. Alterar o tamanho. Mais pequenino. Ora. E vamos pôr aqui. Ouça. Pronto, vou só pôr aqui e depois, eu já te digo, já venho aqui a tirar isto tudo. Ai, como é que não cabe aqui?
Good work. Shall we move on?
Podemos, espera aí 2 minutos. Ora, está feito. Diga-lhe lá.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
Sim.
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
Alteration.
The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
Okay.
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Ok, obrigado.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Ok. Então espera aí 2 segundos. Que agora tenho que encontrar qual é que é. Este. What the hell? Vamos para o preto. Pronto. Ajuste o tamanho de um item. Está feito.
I have some questions about
Não
alteration,
tenho nada.
Professor.
Não tenho nada. É mentira.
Yes?
Não tenho nada. Não tenho.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
Não tinha. Nem tinha.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Sim, sim, sim. O que é que tenho que fazer? Altera o estilo de um item. Ok, vou alterar o estilo deste quadro. Oh, que top! Então, mas eu quero deste quadro. Ah, se calhar não dá, tem que ser aqui. Opa, fogo, eu sou um Zé Manel. E não é esta. É esta. Pronto, e agora?
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
Ok.
You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture.
Mas já
Try
tentei.
these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try
On the
aiming
floor?
at the floor or at that using the altering spell.
Ei, gostei bem deste.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think?
Sim, sim.
Would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Estou ready, ó Dick. Espera aí, dá-me 2 segundos, só para ver aqui. Ei, gostei bem deste. Espera aí, meu Dick. A gente já vai falar. Que top.
Lumos.
Ah, sim. Vamos deixar esta senhora aí.
Lumos.
Até isto dá para mudar. Não pode. Incrível. Onde é que está o Dickzão? Olá.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Algo natural e
I'd like
rústico.
the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
Ih, bué folhas.
Quite a difference.
I see.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Vou-lhe
Thank
pedir.
you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Olha. Ah, não eram páginas. Ok. Uau. Que top! Isto é mesmo gigante a minha sala. What the hell?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Ok.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Sim, senhor. É o que irei fazer. Vamos já mudar isto outra vez.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Põe o misterioso.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
Isto muda consoante a... esquece isso. Mete lá o
I'd
primeiro.
like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the...
Sounds perfect.
Obrigado, Dick. Engraçado que nós mudamos isto e a música muda também. Tá fixe assim. Pronto.
Revelio.
Pronto, um espaço ainda maior que abriu para aqui. Certo? Certo. Obviamente vai ser este, não é? Mas pronto, isto tem aqui muita
Lumos.
coisa. Ui, vou ter que perder aqui um tempo em off para limparmos isto tudo, para limarmos isto assim bonitão. Adorei esta. Então, vamos lá. O que é que temos agora para fazer? Já fomos ver a hora, a aula, já atendemos aqui à professora. E torre de astronomia. Este senhor. Olá.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
Claro.
Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and...
Ok. Vou olhar pouco.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look.
Então... Ember Dash parece-me bem. Umas coisas. Esta aqui, poxa, Relâmpago das Trevas. Eu queria era vê-las. Ah, ver você. Poxa. What? Não, esquece isso.
That item is of the highest quality.
Ah, gostei desta. Vou comprar esta.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Ok, obrigado.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly.
Okay.
What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Okay.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while, if I'm right. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch...
No.
Over here.
Yeah, down.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Sim,
of
foi
course.
brutal, por acaso. Ele não
Scribbler
nos
tried to
chegou.
give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Duvido, mas ok.
This way.
Vamos lá então.
There's a secret passage just here.
Corta.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
Muito.
With my sister, Anne.
Revelio.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
Ok.
He never confides in anyone. But he's...
Não vou dizer a ninguém, prometo. Mas espera aí, dá-me só um segundo e já continuamos a ouvir a tua história. Desculpa, pá. Continua.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
E nunca viste estas moedas. Que é brutal para mim. Máscara do hospício. Ok. Deixa lá por isso. Então diga lá.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really?
Como assim?
Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Ok.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ok. Confringo.
You're getting it.
You're getting it. Já o tenho, amigo. Estás já doido, pá.
Try it out. Confringo! Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Fogo. Ainda bem que ele disse para eu acertar os candelabros.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get... That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Uma bala!
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Ok.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
Vamos embora.
By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Sim, já percebi.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Ok, obrigado. Até já. E é isso, caríssimas, caríssimos. Vamos também ficar aqui por aqui com o episódio. Foi incrível. Como podem ver, eu estou ali também. Estou sempre a abrir. Estou sempre a dar em todo lado. Inception maluca.
Wait.
Ora,
You there?
bolas.
I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Pois eu digo o quê? Não quero queimar o Sebastian. Vou dizer que encontrei.
Room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room.
Merda.
Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous,
I
just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Olha.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Pá, ó Sebastião. Pois é, o novo estudante agora não pode. Pois não, pá, pedir desculpa desde já ao Sebastião, não tenho culpa, né? É o que é, meu amigo Sebastião, desculpa, ok? Aquele abraço para todos vós, acabamos assim tristes. Mas pronto, um grande beijinho para todos e para todas. Sintonizem-se até já, bebam muita água e vemo-nos no próximo episódio de... Sabe porque é que eu faço assim? Desde que vi o filme das Fantastic Beasts, que gosto bastante, em que o Johnny Depp, e tenho pena que ele tenha sido retirado de Grindelwald e tenham posto o outro ator que eu agora não me recordo o nome, apesar dele ser muito bom também, gostei bastante, mas o Johnny Depp dava-lhe aquele, quando ele dá lá assim com a varinha do sabogueiro, no Père Lachaise. Pois o gajo...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Sim,
it can be used to levitate
depois
objects
diz...
for a short time. Once you've
I
completed a
hate
few
Paris.
prerequisite tasks,
E é isso! Pronto, já viajamos 1h02. Este episódio vai ser grandinho, minha maldinha. Um grande beijinho para vocês, já sabem se deixar bem muita água. Tchau!